Hey guys, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. Just sharing a quick clip with you guys this time. It's a little video I filmed with my sister this summer when we got together with a family vacation. My sister and I have always been real tight. We don't get to see each other very often, so this was a fun family get-together. And we were reminiscing about growing up in the 80s and kind of what the toys that we played with and that sort of thing. So maybe you'll enjoy this if you're an 80s kid like me. And I'm throwing in a few vintage pictures too in there just from the mix. So enjoy this little snippet, this little look into my childhood. And also want to just give tribute to my mom, who was really instrumental in me and my creativity and all the diorama stuff that she inspired on me early on. So enjoy. See you on the next one. Bye. Okay. I'm with my sister.
Hi. It's me. I'm camera shy.
That's fine. I asked my sister, what does she remember of our childhood?
I remember him.
What do you remember about toys when we were kids? You were born in 1980.
1980.
I was born in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
Just the two of us.
Yep. Mom made me Cabbage Patches. I remember those. My homemade Cabbage Patch dolls. Danny and Sarah. And we had the loft upstairs where all of our toys were.
That's
and
right.
we had your side and my side, and we couldn't cross.
That's right. You had the Cabbage Patches on the left.
And you had your
and I had G.I. Joes over there. And I was.
And your Yoda house.
What was my Yoda house?
That foam dome thing that Mom made and painted for you?
Yes, that was a diorama piece. It was the Yoda's hut in the swamp of Dagobah, and she did it out of spray foam, right, on cardboard.
Yep,
and painted it. See, dioramas early in my childhood.
Yes, oh, absolutely. And you were always like making your dioramas and your dinos and your Red Wagon.
Yeah.
And do you remember like when we were out like in the woods doing like fishing and hunting and all that stuff, and we'd always like make boats and stuff in the little waters and slamming fingers in doors?
I don't remember the slamming fingers in doors.
Multiple times right here.
I slammed your fingers in doors?
Well, you did once. I really did it to myself. I was kind of klutzy. But at the house, like the pool table and setting up big like house architecture things, big giant scale dioramas for our toys to live in.
What were your favorite toys when you were in like early 80s, when you were like 6, 7, 8 years old?
Oh, Cabbage Patch Kids, Pound Puppies.
Pound Puppies, yeah, Pound Puppies.
Barbies. I like to play with your G.I. Joe animals, but you didn't always let me do that. And so I was really excited when the Barbies came out with their own animals, because then I had my own little animals to play with.
I don't remember that. I remember the G.I. Joe animals, like you had the Croc Master with the crocodile.
There's
and
a couple
dogs and
right.
like a bird, like an eagle or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
I remember that Mom and Dad bought us a lot of toys at Christmas time.
We always got whatever we wanted at Christmas time.
That was the problem. See, that's the problem with me.
Whatever we wanted. Like we would go to, we would fly to Seattle, go to Toys R Us, we'd each get a cart, and then we would just load it full, and that's what we got for Christmas.
You guys have to understand, we grew up in Alaska, so there weren't toy stores, there wasn't Toys R Us, and it was a big deal.
Right.
We did shopping through JCPenney catalogs and Sears catalogs.
Yep.
So we would go through there and circle, this is what we want for Christmas, and then they would somehow pare that down or whatever they would get. But often they would get a lot of toys.
And otherwise, we garage sailed everything throughout the years. We would always, that was our activity. If we weren't out at the cabin, we were garage sailing on weekends.
Yeah, we did a lot of garage sailing.
Do you remember our box turtles?
Yes, we had 2 turtles.
Fell off the balcony.
No, I don't remember that. What was the random? Shelly.
Shelly, and what was the other one? Oscar?
I don't remember the other one.
The other one didn't live
They
very
lived
long.
in a cardboard box, so up in that loft area.
And one of them laid an egg and then stepped on it.
Yeah.
And then the other one jumped off the balcony. It lived.
It's horrible. It's a horrible story. We edit that out of this video.
Okay. I was like, I have lots of crazy animal stories.
Do you remember my Ewok Village?
I love your Ewok Village, yes.
Now, I remember Mom made a diorama base for that too. It was a flat, like a pizza box size, but it was a little bigger.
Yes,
maybe it was a piece of plywood or something.
It was, because it had the footprints. You could set it and then had foam around it.
I think she did more spray foam, and then she put sawdust in there and pine needles and things to make it look like a forest.
I forgot about the base. I remember the actual structure.
I still have the the Ewok Village toy.
And I loved the Ewoks. Those were fun to play with.
Yeah, they were. They were a lot of fun. But yeah, I remember the Yoda house. I really wanted that. So Mom made that. I think she took, as I recall, she took like a Tupperware bowl or a mixing bowl upside down, did paper mache on it, and then spray foam.
Very likely.
And then painted it.
She's very clever that way. Very very crafty.
So we were all a lot of crafty,
Lots of crafty.
lots of crafts growing
I
up.
think crafty was how we coped with a lot.
Yeah.
What else? Do you remember that April Fool's Day? That you came running inside. We were getting ready to go to school, and David, we're in elementary school, and David comes running in. He's like, Mom, there's a bear in the yard. There's a bear in the yard. And so we all go like running out trying to find it, and he's like, April Fools, and he got in big trouble for that one because you don't joke about bears.
That's an Alaska April Fool's joke. Okay, well, those are cool memories. Maybe we'll do some more later. It looks like people are coming, gathering around. Thanks for watching.